Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? We're gonna play some Reanimator, because honestly, this is really sweet. And credit to Omen 5, because I was already working on a similar list, and he'd already finished it off. So I'm like, cool, thumbs up. Let's go ahead and give this a version a look. Because of a couple of new particular cards we really want to play. So we're going to start with Requiting Hex, because, you know, we got to buy time to get to where we want to go. There is a Valgavoth's Faithful, just as a Reanimator spell. Don't mind it. Split Skin Doll, so we can draw and discard to fill up the graveyard. Also Bitter Triumph, that we can destroy stuff and fill up the graveyard. Rouse Eric is mostly in here as a surveil tool, but periodically we will use the other parts. Not really caring that much about making the opponent discard. Maybe returning something with 3 or less if there's a Valgavoth's Faithful in there and we just really need it. But if we can get it somehow to 7, we can flip 5 coins and target opponent skips their next turns. X times, where X is the number of heads that come up. I don't think we'll get there. It's mostly going to be for surveilling in here. We do have a couple of Zombify, because, you know, Reanimator, that's the name of the game. But Fix What's Broken. Now, one of the theories on Fix What's Broken is you just play a bunch of stuff at a single cost. Well, in this one, we decided to make it 7. Now, don't get me wrong, 7's a lot. But if we can get multiple things for 7, this could really work out. So we have Rite of the Moth, which is another way that we can get stuff out of the graveyard. It does have flashback. Overlord of the Bellmarks to help fill the yard, because we got to have stuff to reanimate. And then the stuff that we're getting for 7 is Overlord of the Mistmores, which makes 3 bodies, so that's cool. Vaultborn Tyrant, which gets us life immediately back and a card. And then Sire of the 7 Deaths, which usually will result in us getting some life back. So we don't care so much about Fix What's Broken at 7, but we'll see. The other thing to note is we have the 12 big cards and the 4 overlords and then some little stuff, right? That's kind of it. So we're going to have to see if these all hit the way we want. But all we got to do is hit once, and that might win the game. But we'll see. But I got to tell you, like always, if you're thinking about checking out cards, whether it's this deck or another deck, or you just want to get some Strixhaven stuff, because that's the new jam, be sure to check out our friends at Tales of Adventure. It's toamagic.com. And why? Well, because you can save 5% on everything over at their website, whether it's new cards, old cards, foils, whatever. All you got to do is use my code DRAGON, DRAGN. All right, business is done and out of the way. Let's go see if we can reanimate some monsters and get us some wins. But yeah, let's keep this. Have you thought of Mr. Negative as a 7-drop? Does Mr. Negative even do anything? I feel like that answer is no. Alright. I think we can do without that land. You know, famous last words. But we'll see. Oh, they're gonna mill. Actually, if they're milling us, that helps us. Like, that's not a bad thing, actually. Okay. Split Skin Doll. I will discard this thing. Ooh, do I want to make, as much as I want to surveil, do we also want to make the opponent discard? If their plan is to mill us, because I think we've played against this person. No, no. Take our Planeswalker. Take our Planeswalker. You know you want to. Oh, exchange health totals on ETB is what that guy does? Yeah, I'm not excited to play that guy. Especially since our plan is to gain a bunch of life from our dudes. I'd have to stack stuff all weird and everything. That doesn't sound like something we need to be messing with. Alright. I don't even think I'm going to surveil. I'm just going to make any number of target players. Just you. Discard a card. Just see how you like me now. Gonna play all the control stuff and ruin my fun. Yep, you have another creature. So they're gonna try to get a brainstorm, I guess. Alright, I'll make you discard another thing. Well, hold on. Let me check my graveyard real quick. I have enough stuff in there. Like, surveilling to find the other Reanimator spell would be good, though. If we're being real. I also have to decide how much Let me see what the value is. Because the opponent being able to brainstorm kind of undoes some of our benefits of making them discard. Ugh, another split skin doll. Alright, I'm just gonna surveil. They can have some cards. Yeah, you get out of here. You get out of here. Let's attack with a split skin doll. I mean, obviously, they want to save all their stuff to get cards with their harmonized trio. Alright. Let's see what we got. Okay, that's not bad to find. Hopefully they don't have any more duresses. Though they could also just have, like, counters or whatever the case is. So who knows. Oh, they're filling our yard. If they don't have it, this is going to be cool. Fell asleep to you and Des overrated cards last night. I feel it. I think it's because so many people are used to people they listen to being overly animated and so loud and whatever. And, like, I'm usually only animated when, like, a big thing happens. Otherwise, like, I try to just be chill and have fun, you know? Alright, you got it. Alright, opponent. Maybe you want to play creatures here? Yes! We're gonna do the thing! We're gonna fix what's broken for a dumb set of cards, y'all. We're gonna get 2 Vaultborn Tyrants, an Overlord of the Baelmerks, 2 Overlord of the Mistmores, 2 of them, and then a bunch of cards in life. This is about to be great. This has potential to be all-time awesome. Don't wreck us, opponent. Don't have it. Come on. Oh, they're just going for Brainstorm right now. Wow. Crazy. I mean, they're doing us a favor by milling us, but we do have to be careful. We're at 29 cards already. But I guess even if they get a sweeper, which I don't think they're playing, we would just turn the Vaultborn Tyrants into bodies, so it's probably okay. I think we just do the thing. We go ahead and call 7, because that's our key number. Get us a bajillion. Oh my god, look at this stack. Yep, those are cards. Yep. Wow. And they're still coming. Okay. Well, we're down to 18 cards. So if the opponent's milling us, their plan's working. We're going to go ahead and... we're at 45 life. I just realized that. That's so funny. Like, the most irrelevant number right now. We'll just make you discard. Because that seems fun.
At a loss for words.
And then we'll attack for 4. And then just hope we don't die, I guess. But like I said, if they sweep the board, we're not in bad shape. I might as well just get rid of some of this other mana we don't need. Oh, geez. So many. Alright. Alright. Deadly cover-up? No, it's a Soul Guide Lantern. Yeah, get our yard. That's a turn late for sure. I see what they were digging for, though. I see because they had it, they were like, okay, dig for cards with the Brainstorm to get to the Soul Guide Lantern, which makes a lot of sense. I would have probably done something like that, too. Yeah, no point removing the yard. All the damage is on the battlefield. Yep, that'll do it. Like, if they'd have swept the board... Sure, we lose everything, but then we have 12 power worth of Vaultborn Tyrants, and they're at 10. So, like, even us drawing 2 more cards, I guess technically 4 more cards, well, it still wouldn't even matter. Like, we'd have been totally fine. And rouse Eric to keep attacking their hand if we needed to. Alright, let's go ahead and keep this. Because we at least have a backup Reanimator spell, but if the opponent has anything real, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. What if we just play this? I think is fine. I'm not even going to run out the Valgavoth's Faithful. There's no point in playing it. I wonder how good Ralzeric will be, because if this is Izzet Lessons or something, we don't necessarily want to fill their graveyard. Oh, what is this guy? You get Wild Idea, search your library. Oh, that's 5 mana. And you create a treasure token, activate only if you've cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn. Well, that's interesting. Kind of want to fill the yard, but I guess we're going to go this way first. Okay, a backup, fix what's broken. That didn't really work out the way we wanted it. I don't even know what I want to discard. We obviously aren't discarding the land. Kind of want to keep a Faithful. Kind of... Alright, I guess Split Skin Doll. Though I kind of want to draw a land if we miss next turn. Alright, I guess Ralzeric goes away. That's tough. And I'm only keeping the 2 fix what's broken because if they have a counter, we get a shot at the second one potentially. No guarantee, obviously. Alright, opponent's loading up on stuff. Draw a card, make a token. This guy does cost 2. Something to note. Let's go ahead and try to get rid of it. Because this guy just, like, basically having prowess is okay, I guess. But just generating mana is probably way worse. But I like that it helps you build up to play the Wild Idea, which is kind of neat. Yeah, fire magic works. You got it. Alright. Since we didn't draw... If we drew the land, I would have tried Overlord here. But since we didn't draw the land, I'm just going to play Split Skin Doll. Let's see if we can find it. We did not find it, so I'll just put an Overlord in there. Man, that's tough. Not finding a land hurts. We might even fix what's broken just to get Overlord. That might be the way. Because then we could Overlord, fill the yard again. Ugh. Didn't want a damage spell here, but... Alright, let's try. We'll fix what's broken for 5. Hope this works. Might get countered. Just gotta be real. Okay, it didn't, so that's good. We put one of our big creatures in there. Ooh, we could take a Ralzeric, though. I'll put that in hand. I mean, against a deck that's trying to load their hand and do other things, like, it's possible that Ralzeric could do something. No attacks. Also, if we pay 7, we go to 5. I don't like that necessarily under the circumstances. So if we can get an untapped land, I'd rather just Valgavoth's Faithful and just get this in the old way. Unless, when we attack with the Belmerk, it puts, like, multiple, what you called, Vaultborn Tyrants and whatever there, then we'd consider it. Draw 2 cards. Oh, that sucks. Yep. And you got mana left over? Gross. Well, that's going to turn off our Fix What's Broken plan. We kind of now have to hit an untapped land for our Valgavoth's Faithful. I think it's the only way this is going to work. And that's not even a guarantee, because we have to hit Vaultborn Tyrant. I mean, I guess if we were to find a removal spell for the Maestro, maybe. But they also might just pump this up enough to kill us, right? I mean, they're going to have 7 mana, 8 mana left over. You don't get early access. It's pretty much locked up. But it's only mostly for creators or people who need it as far as like if there's a Pro Tour coming soon, they would have people who are prepping for the Pro Tour get access to practice early. And, you know, people, when we're doing commentary and we need access to it for whatever, you know, like, that's probably it. All right. Opponent got there. GG's. like, they got rid of our only game plan that's going to do anything. And like, if they play any number of more real spells here, they're all good. Yeah, that's going to do it. Like, you make more treasure, just combo out. Congrats, you did the thing. I assume you have some number of real cards left. It's like, all right, this is just generating extra mana at this point. It's just, can they find 3 more points, which I think they can. I'm gonna give them the GGs. They're doing the thing. They got it. All right. That's just a case of I killed the wrong creature. I didn't have to kill the other guy. I could have killed the little goblin, and that would have been great. Probably like the closest thing I'd be able to do. Let's keep this. But yeah, live streaming a WrestleMania will definitely get you shut down. Not the business you want to be in. Let's just pass. Let's see what we need to pick off first. Oh, a Frenzied Baloth. How much do we love or hate a Frenzied Baloth? I guess I'll get rid of this duder. Just so nothing silly happens next turn. And then we'll split Skin Doll. And discard one of these knuckleheads. Looks like a lot of people are playing Golgari Control. Yeah, I get it. Get a chance to play with the new Planeswalker and some other fun cards. Totally makes a lot of sense. Alright, cool. Then we're going to get a Sire of 7 Deaths and hope it does the deed. Oh, so they're going big too. I can appreciate it. All right. We are attacking. Would you like to double block and trade? They said no. They are not interested in my stupid shenanigans. All right. And they're going to go get probably Railway Brawler. No. You just went and got that guy. Wasn't that something? I guess it's good I gained a bunch of life and have ways to block, huh? That seems like a good thing. We have first strike, so hopefully that helps. I guess we just take the 14. If you have a way to get us, you get us, I guess. Alright. Well, the good news is, I think we took about the strongest hit from the opponent that they're going to have. Well, that wasn't that exciting, was it? Alright, I'll take a Split Skin Doll, why not? Hey! Not that we have anything great to go get, but hey, if something happens, I guess. Go to 24. They're at 2. Alright. That's crazy that we took a big old hit from a Crater Hoof. I swear, I think our channel has survived more Crater Hoofs, more Valgavoths, and more Mono White gaining 100+ life than probably anybody ever. I feel like we win way too many of those matches. But yeah, that one was strictly because we got the Sire 7 Deaths the turn before and just kept us above water. So that was pretty nice. But man, crazy. Cool to see people are using the Vastland Scavenger though. Because man, this is a cool way to do it, right? It's a cheap way to get a Brawler if you're just looking for one. Obviously, you could get the Crater Hoof after you have a couple of bodies out. I mean, and to be fair to the opponent, if they'd had one more creature maybe, with the Crater Hoof, we then would have been in trouble for sure. So that was actually a little fortuitous for us. All right, let's keep it. Okay, well, we at least have Split Skin Doll. Hopefully it helps. Because we have no guarantee that it will. That's a rough start, not gonna lie. And a cornucopia. Okay. Well, that's usually a sign of not fun things to come. Okay, we found a land. So that's helpful. Alright, in the turn. I wonder if it's worth it for us to just try to zombify first, if we're able to. Have I had a chance to try out Bats and Pest decks with... Have not, and probably won't for a bit. Because it's mostly going to be old cards with just like black and maybe like one new thing. But it's really just going to be the Bats deck plus black for the most part, right? If you like the Bats deck, you'll probably enjoy that deck. We'll eventually get around to playing it, though. Yep, Strategic Betrayal. That works. I'm actually not mad at that. Like, we only had one real thing in the yard, so I'm okay with it. That's tough. Alright, we'll attack. Not sure what we're hoping to hit, but maybe another Split Skin Doll or something. Wow. I guess I don't hate that. Would have liked to have had the land, but... I mean, we weren't going to get to use Bitter Triumphs likely against anything but a Planeswalker, potentially. Decorum, yep. And this is exactly how I expected to see this card get played. Oh no! Yeah, we're wrecked. Just having some bad mana draws. Wow, and lost 2 lands there, and nothing to get back. Yeah, that was about the worst possible scenario. Gross. Our discard enablers are in the yard. Like, yeah, this is all bad. Alright, at this point, I should just give them the GGs. Like, we're missing mana. We have cards that are dead. Like, we can't really do much of anything. Like, this is pretty bad. Alright, Cornucopia, sure. I mean, we're really doing nothing. Like, the sad part is, even if the opponent hadn't removed our graveyard, we wouldn't have been able to do anything anyway. We're better off just having the other Split Skin Doll to keep attacking. It's kind of the situation we're in. Yeah, Verticore, you got it. I mean, we have the mana. We can't do anything with it, really. I mean, we'll attack. We'll make 2 1/1s, or 2 2/1s, I should say. It's better than nothing. I mean, the opponent's just getting free cards every. At this point, we're just kind of like hoping they deck themselves. I just hope they have a kill mechanism other than that, because I don't want to be sitting here forever when we have a terrible draw. Yeah, sure, you got it. All you, fam. Congrats.
Effort. I have life essence to spare.
What are we looking to do? Am I just going to actually reanimate a Split Skin Doll? Actually, if I'm going to do it, I should do it with Fix What's Broken, because it's cheaper. And, I mean, the life loss and all that. And then we could just discard a Sire, I guess. I mean, it's not great by any stretch. We have a whole handful of dead cards. Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna give them the GGs. Like, it's basically over. Like, their hands loaded. We're not doing anything. All right. Oh, one land. No, we can't keep this. Much as I want to, we can't. Ral doesn't destroy a creature. Ral surveils, makes somebody discard, return a thing 3 or less, and the coin flip thing. You're thinking of the black-green planeswalker. We're gonna mulligan. Yeah, oh, okay. I guess we'll try our best. I don't even know which of these I want to keep. I guess it has to be Overlord, because there's a world where we may, like, just have to cast it if these get duressed or something. Somebody's actually playing Studious First Year. That's cool. I mean, I might as well keep it, since I'm going to play a Shadowy Backstreet tapped next turn. Alright. Opponent's doing lots of ramping here with their little duder. Ah, no land? Alright, well, to the yard with you, man, I guess. Whoa, 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 cancel. We don't want to get rid of a bear. Alright, you got it. Uh-oh. Nope. Nothing. Huh. Let's try a split skin doll. No counters or anything? That's weird. What are you doing then, opponent? Alright. Kind of confused about what's happening right now. Oh, I see. You're going to blink your guys. So this is like a 3 or 4 color prepared deck? Interesting. First year, you got it. Go do your rampy things, friend. Yep, you got it. I mean, I guess we try. This is why we kept it. If it gets countered, we at least have a chance to get it out of the yard. We have 2 shots to get it out of the yard, actually. Okay, that worked. A little unexpected, but we'll take it. Yeah, get lost, totally reasonable. Blink one of your bears. Makes sense. Yeah, no attacks. So we kind of, in a way, still got what we wanted, because we have the Overlord of the Mistmoors in the graveyard regardless. So now we're just hoping they don't have a counter. And so, having 2 bitter triumphs kind of makes this a awkward situation. But let's go ahead and test the water. Cutzel's Flanker, sure, that works. Like, we assumed there was going to be something. That's why I was like, let me just see first before we commit to anything. Alright. Helpful Hunter, you got it. Airbender. That's pretty cool, because now you can bounce your own thing and reset it. Though it looks like, well, they won't have to tap out. They'll get to pay 2 for it. Unless they play it now. Which we wouldn't mind, let me tell you. Alright, how do we want to go about business? Let's juice a token, because it makes sense to want to attack with one of these. Only to find a land. That's tough. And to find a land. Gosh dang it. Oh, bro. That's tough. That's tough. That hurts. Alright. You get to play a Sky Coach. I will be getting rid of one of these lands, let me tell you. Guess it doesn't really matter which one at this point, does it? All right. I was about to say, they probably have better top decks than we do, but we'll see. Oh, I should have targeted the cat. I wasn't paying attention. I could have got rid of it before they drew. I think I'm so disheartened about our draws that I didn't even think about it. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 2. Alright, you're something. Nothing helpful, but you're something. Alright, Vaultborn Tyrant, I guess. Let's get in with the 2 flyers. In the turn. So this is a weird situation because we're also trying to stay at around 7-8 life. But we have 2 removal spells, so like this is a little weird. Also, if they attack, then we can consider removing things. Like this is all very weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'd still have 5, 6, 7. So we could do everything. So yeah, we just draw. Let's try to attack. Let's pay 7. Okay, that just worked cleanly. Oh, and another Bitter Triumph. Okay. Cool. Oh, okay, it's just giving the GGs at this point. Fair enough. It wasn't worth it. I see somebody else saying, like, kill the creatures or whatever. It's not worth it to spend your spells when your opponent, 1, has cards in hand, can possibly, like, bounce, trigger, has stuff like Sky Coach Conductor that could flicker something, right? Like, it's better to just wait, right? We were going to have 7 mana no matter what the next turn, so we would still get to cast all the spells we need to cast if they responded. So we could wait, see what their actions are first, then do our thing. Because right now, if they don't have anything in the way, we're just winning with the insects, right? Even if they would have countered the Vaultborn Tyrant or whatever, these were 2 attacks that are just going to end the game. So we just protect those and let those punch through. We don't have to worry about the creatures on the ground, right? We have a couple of blockers and other stuff going on. So sometimes when you can use the spells, doesn't always mean it's the best time to do so or the right situation to do so. Oh no, this is bad. This is very, very bad. It's mulligan. Okay, this is significantly better. Slumbering Trudge. That guy's going to be around for a while. I don't need 2 of these. One of these can definitely go in the yard. Alright, Llanowar Elves, I see you. Another Trudge. Alright. Well, what are we looking to do? I guess we're just digging to find some Reanimator card, right? That's the first step. That's not it, but also don't hate it. I'll put this in the yard, because worst case scenario, we can get it back with an Overlord of the Belmark. We have 2 7s in the yard. Okay. Really, if we could just reanimate 1 with Zombify, it'd be good enough. I don't think we have to go too crazy. Oh, gosh. There's a Ghalta? Oh, that's so good. Using the Trudges to make Ghalta cheaper. That is fantastic. Like, that's fun, man. Congrats to the opponent. That's hilarious. I'm not even mad at that. That is cool. All right, we can't take a beating from a Ghalta. Like, that's just, we can't do that. All right, play a land. No attacks. Oh, they had another one? Oh my goodness. Oh no, I hear you when you tell me like, oh well, other people do it and whatever. That's other people. I'm not taking a risk on anything. Sometimes other people get away with things because they just haven't been caught yet. No! 2 Reanimator spells were on top. Gosh dang it, and I almost played Split Skin Doll first. Oh, that sucks. Dang it. Oh, we'd have been home free. We'd have been able to deal with Ghalta too. Oh. This is unfortunate. This is the part where they say the wheels fall off, friends. Alright, well, we'll block and hope we get lucky. Yep. Man. Oh, yeah, we just... Bit of unfortunate luck there. Good, cool deck, though, from the opponent. Fun way to try to play green. I mean, that's one where we got a bit unlucky from the opponent having double Trudge and double Ghalta. And we flipped the wrong cards in the graveyard, right? Like, that was a perfect draw for them and an awful draw for us. Like, we couldn't have had that go any other way. That was pretty rough. Overall, what did we feel about it? I mean, honestly, it's a Reanimator deck, right? You're going to fill the yard, you're going to get yourself out, and when you do, it's going to be awesome. When you don't, it's going to feel clunky and weird. The fun thing, though, is I think that what we learned about Fix What's Broken is it's a really solid card, and you can build a few different ways, right? Especially because of stuff like the elementals. You can have 2 cost things that end up in your graveyard that later are 5s or 6s, right? So if you base your deck around 5, you get a different chunk of creatures you do at 6 and at 7. So I think there's going to be a lot to look at and explore as to what are the best options and which way you want to build, right? It's what cards you're going to play to, 1, buy you time, which is your removal and whatnot, or in some cases, Rouse Eric. And then what are you going to use to fill the graveyard, and then what things are you reanimating, right? I think that's you almost have to do those 3 categories if you're going to build this type of deck. And if you're going to play Fix What's Broken, you basically look at cards in cost, right? What do I get at 5? What do I get at 6? What do I get at 7? And whatever you decide to play, because I think they're all... hell, 4 might even be reasonable, honestly, if you want to look into that. And then just decide, based on the creatures you're going to play, whatever 12 to 16 creatures those are going to be, then the rest of the deck is built around those. I think that's kind of how you have to look at it. But overall, yeah, this worked. It was a Reanimator deck. And we did... Now, to be fair to the deck, we did have some weird draws, right? There were a few times that stuff just didn't come up right, or we flipped the wrong cards, or we got stuck on lands. So, like, that's a thing. That's just part of playing Magic. So, who knows? But overall, pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Fix What's Broken's... I don't know if it's fixing what's broken, but it could cause some problems. I don't think it'll make things broken, but it'll definitely cause some problems. I don't know if this is going to be popular enough that we have to focus more on graveyards or not, but it is something to keep an eye on in the early part of the season. But yeah, link could be over on Moxfield if y'all want to tinker with the numbers, move stuff around, whatever. But if you play Reanimator, hey, this is an option. But that's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.